Now, here's a clip that... Now, first of all, can't verify when it was taken. It could have been taken... It's pandemic time. It could have been now, could be 2 years ago. Who knows? But I want you to take a look at this, and then we're gonna discuss a little bit. But take a close look at this clip over here. Okay, there's a test. Okay, good, test. Take the test, put it in the vial. Okay, same swab. Take the same swab out. Test the next person.
Interesting. Let's see that again.
There you go. You go scan your QR code as you line up.
This actually might be old or new. This might be a newer clip.
Yeah, it's tough to say. It's hard to say. This is our country.
Oh, it just sprung up.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Double dip.
Yeah, it's the same swab being used on multiple people is the real gist of this. Now, look, again, I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a minute, okay? Because, look, just as it's about to go in her mouth for the second time, the camera does pan away, okay? I'm going to play devil's advocate because I sent this to my doctor friends again, and they were furious with me. So they were furious with me, right? Because they were like, this can't be true, it's fake. I'm like, okay, first of all, it's definitely in China. They're like, why is there a Gongchandan flag there? I'm like, well, that's because they have Gongchandan flags outside of every government building. That's obviously a government building. Look at the gate. It's got one of those gates. So it's a government building in a village somewhere, okay, or in a small town, sorry.
Sure.
So that I can explain that part. Then they're like, oh, yeah, well, where's the trash can to throw away the swabs? Okay. Well, my answer to that is that it might be off camera to the left. But why would you need a trash can if you're not throwing away the swabs and using the same one over and over?
There's a big argument about this I also had, right?
Yeah.
I would say the vast majority of my Chinese friends were like, this is horrible, right? But there were some people that were telling me, first of all, there were some Chinese people that were telling me that this was not even in China, which is absolute nonsense.
It's in China. You can see the Chinese writing there on the wall.
It's mainland China.
It's on the wall. It's mainland China. That's a Chinese Gongchandan
flag. So that's debunked. My point is, it doesn't matter if this is a setup, right? So this woman gets swabbed, right, for the camera, and then they use the same swab for the next person, but we don't see it go all the way in, right?
Yeah.
That just means that this is set up for a bullshit. It's propaganda. It's a propaganda to show, look at how many people we're testing, and they can't even do that properly, right? No. Also, it's still a health hazard, right?
Sure.
You know, whether it got all the way in the mouth or not, it got close enough to where that's an issue.
I
think it might have gone in.
Yeah, I honestly feel like that to try and, if you were going to fake this, right, you could do it way better.
Well, I mean, fake it for what? It's clear, it's not, I mean, if it's fake, it's just propaganda.
You have to understand, like, you know, there's always a knee-jerk reaction when it comes to, you know, especially Chinese nationalists. Sure. Okay. Sure. So share this with a couple of doctors. They're already all pissed off. They've been working really hard, and they're like, "How dare you? What is this fake stuff? You know, who paid these people to do this type thing?" Yeah. I'm just saying that's their point of view.
Sure.
I personally, when I look at this, I know how chabador it is in China. I know that this is definitely possible. That this is 100% real.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm just putting that out there. We got to be fair.
Yeah. And I mean, it happened. Yeah. Whether its purpose is for propaganda or not, it happened.
Yeah,
it's not CG.
No, it's not CG. It's real.
It's not Toy Story 6.
You know, there's a lot of people there, you know, lining up, scanning the QR codes. They're not noticing. You see the woman behind doesn't notice it's the same swab because she's on her phone.
Yep.
Look, see, she's busy doing her thing.
Again, whether this is set up or not, it has the same outcome. Yeah. Right?
Why are you using the same swab for multiple people?
So there's no argument here. It's not. This isn't like CIA propaganda, right? This is either set up for a photo shoot to say, look at how many people we're testing, and they just screwed up, or it's a real testing facility. It doesn't really matter. They're both bad.
Yeah, it's just we just wanted to show you. There's some Chabador stuff going on.